Hey there to the block, Grand Rising. Forgive me, I'm exhausted, like literally tired. I was up. I made two videos for two family members. Let me just go back. Okay, this video is about. I don't normally do this, but so much is going on, and I do want to update everybody as much as I can. A lot of stuff I don't really feel comfortable talking about yet because I'm still new to this whole process. Hold on, thank you. I'm so glad you were able to join the meeting today. I was elated that you were asked to speak. I didn't even. I can't say that yet. I know it would be. I know. Oh my gosh, I have to answer this. This is what's going on. So many messages going back and forth. Forgive me. Maybe I could put my phone on the stand, and that could be a little easier. That way, I can kind of multitask. Okay, so excuse my little book desk back here, but I really need to answer this really quick. So what happened was I was in a historical meeting today. I was offered space in the meeting with all of these people who are doing all of this work in Maryland. Numerous people. I hope you can hear me. So I was surprised. Well, I knew I would be welcome. It's the first time I was on a Zoom meeting with a whole group of people who've been working with each other. So of course, if I'm there, um, let me. It'd be awesome. Let me answer this first. I really enjoyed being able to be there with you all in this process. I almost fainted when, when she asked me to speak. I am so, I am not exactly sure if I can pull it off. My baby girl's birthday is the day before, and I homeschool, and she graduates next month. Hopefully, when she and I talk, we can come to an agreement that works for all of us. I do not drive, so that is an issue as well. I was crying. I had to cut my screen off because I was crying. I had to cut my camera off until I could stop my tears. I can't explain. These people are beautiful. I can't explain how much that moment meant to me. It sounded like she was about to cry. Because I never really, like, the husband was sitting in front of the two people that they reconstructed. So let me go back. I had to answer that. I didn't want to leave her on red. It's nothing bad. A lot of people take me, they have their own perception of me. I am dealing with some really heavy stuff. I wish I could get support from any and everybody, but a lot of people just don't understand what's going on. I'm on a genealogy journey, a self-care journey. I've dealt with a lot of traumas in my life and a lot of deceit from human beings and stuff. And I was given a welcoming to the Historical Society of Maryland, Protective Furnace, and I want to thank President Comer and everyone that was in the Zoom meeting today. It was my first Zoom meeting. I had to cut the camera off, and sometimes so I didn't want them to see me crying. So I was so moved. For me, it's more about reconnecting and knowing what happened to my family, so that I can do at least what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, it's a team thing. Family is a team, but a lot of people don't really care about the past, and they think they're okay. They don't have any problems. Even though they're probably secluded from their loved ones or whatever. Well, I'm not really like that. It pains me to know that we don't have reunions. Um, I'm meeting family members no one ever told me about. So we're really distorted and really disconnected. Um, a lot of my dad's cousins, a lot of my mother's cousins have been reaching out to me, and they're in these groups and these projects where they're trying to reconstruct the family bloodlines all the way back to Maryland and even further, because there are 271 graves, I do believe, with a lot of DNA matching, a lot of us, and we're trying to figure out who, what, when, where, how. It's a very hard process, but it's also beautiful. I have met some beautiful family members. I don't know if my parents knew them or not. I was kind of estranged from them in their lives. I'm learning about them, every day. I'm learning something new. I'm meeting new family members. They're explaining this to me. It's so much. It's a whole, it's a lot to deal with. I don't really have a reference point since I was adopted, but it feels right. It feels good. So we're in the meeting. I couldn't get my audio to work. I don't know if that was the spirits messing with my computer or what, because I do lives all the time, and normally that doesn't happen. I did 2 videos last night on StreamYard that did not happen. So for whatever reason, my audio was messing up. But I didn't leave the meeting. I would have just muted. Excuse me. So we went through the introductions, finally got the audio together, and I was literally asked to speak at one of their events. It wasn't the president. There's tons of people in this society, the top people, and I'm gonna have a phone call at 3:30. She's gonna call, and we're gonna discuss this. It's actually next month, right around my daughter's birthday, right around graduation time. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to make it due to what we have going on with Gina in her school, and me having to do everything by myself. I don't really have any support doing any of this stuff. And with Gina being diabetic, I would have to make sure her medicine is kept a certain temperature, traveling for 8 hours, and she's on this pump, and it kind of freaks me out to have to travel with her. Um, and anything will go wrong. It's just really scary, and it gives me anxiety. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it, but I'm going to talk to her and figure it out. I'm going to let her know my situation. I'm really humbled that she even when she was giving me the invitation, asking me to speak. I'm gonna ask her, were you about to cry? Because I could hear, like, I just could hear emotion, and I am all over the place emotionally. This is really hard work, trying to repair stuff that you didn't do, you don't understand. I was born a baby. I didn't know what I was being born into. I had no control over it. I don't want to talk about metaphysics. I'm talking about my human spirit, my flesh right now. I had no idea the burdens and stuff that I was carrying in my family until I started researching. And then really until I became a parent myself and had to be available to another being who didn't ask to be here. And it's like today, I don't know if these people know what they're doing for um for my spirit. As I'm looking at the president, I believe that was her husband. He was sitting in front of the reconstruction of the two members of Catactan that they reconstructed, and I just I had chills the whole time. They talked about a lot of things, like rebuilding the area and infrastructure, and they are doing the work, and it's so heartbreaking on the other end because I don't see our now mind you I saw other people looking like me there too. I had cousins in there, and matter of fact I believe everybody in there is related, even the white people. We're related to these people due to what happened here. And I think this that line that they've had where our families have been severed, even down to my dad. My grandma passed for white, gave all her brown children away. So there's this severance. And just to see them welcoming me, oh my goodness, this is a long, oh, I love this. I love this. We're talking about our pain and our hurt, and we're healing. They want me to share my story. And it's very, they have really moved me. I don't want to cry on here. I'm not going to cry on here, but we're going to have some more updates. I meet the president. She spoke about it again. Everybody knows that we're meeting next week. It's almost as if all of that pain, it's almost as if all of it was orchestrated and it was for a reason. And that really, it's like a burden off of me because I blame myself for everything. Always. People don't know me, don't have no idea what I go through behind closed doors. When people don't like me or people reject me, I blame myself. What did I do wrong? And I have done that all of my life. And to be embraced by these people under these circumstances is heavy because these people and these children that they work to death in Maryland are my family. And it's a beautiful process. I just really wanted to share that. I did make my first historical society this week. I have a phone call meeting with one of the members in 30 minutes. They want me to share my story. And I was like about to faint when she asked me because nobody ever. Who child? I just had to share that. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't know if I can afford it. I got so much going on with my daughter. Gotta do this by myself. I wish I had a grandmom or a mom or an aunt, cousin or somebody to come and stay here with her so she could just stay here. And I could just go do what I gotta do. But, everything happens for a reason. And I'm so excited about what's to come and what's next and who more people I'm going to meet. And I hope that they cherish me as much as I cherish them because nobody has an idea of how much I really want balanced people in my life and supportive people in my life who can actually support the real me, like who I am and what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, guys. So, next week, what's today? We got like 10 days before I sit down with the president. And I'm going on a call in 30 minutes about this event. They want me to speak at and share my story about what they say. My story is like unbelievable. And it is. I'm like, y'all think it's unbelievable. Imagine living this. But everybody is chosen for a journey. We all have a journey to go on. I want to send love to everybody. Trade 57 Productions. I love that live this morning. Negative energy is something that I've really worked with to balance. Um, I love that last live you did. Dios TV. I hope all is well on your end. I never heard from you. I really hope all is well. I'm super worried about you. Um, I'm all over the place, guys. Want to thank my cousin Hope, who talked to me for 3 hours on the phone last night. I know you're exhausted, baby. Get some rest. Everybody, there will be trouble. Peace and love to you. Karima, peace and love, peace and love, peace and love, peace and love to all my subscribers. Please like and share this video. And keep my name lifted up in some positive informations for me, because I'm carrying some heavy stuff on my shoulders. But you know what? I got a feeling that there is a bigger plan here, and I am down. I'm down for it, and I'm excited. I'm emotional, but I'm excited. Make sure you have a good day. Peace and love.